Okie dokie, 4:45 in the afternoon. It's the fire police, the fire station over there, and they've got the ambulance unit over there too, fire and ambulance and all that stuff, emergency services. Right, yeah, 4:45, so she's starting to cool down. Sun's just beginning to leave us, and therefore I'll get this done. These will be separate listings, but I'll do this into one video, knock that out. There you go. Oh, you should have seen the sun yesterday. My. As it goes down, see all the mountain range there, as it gets down a little bit further, it becomes just wow, you know. But yeah, the contrast with the Yama, the mountain. Right, let us, what are we going to have a look at first? Right, we'll have a look at this Jizai Kagi. This is an old school piece. It's the real deal, carved out of wood. And we're wondering, isn't it rad? Sometimes the ball moves. This doesn't. Maybe at one stage it did, I don't know. This here, we were kind of curious as to what this sort of grey stuff is. You can see in some sections some sort of grey kind of stuff. And we were wondering what was going on there. So we made a slight incision just in here, just in there, to investigate. And it turns out that this grey stuff, we believe it to be some kind of coating placed upon it in order to protect it, and like an underlay, like a undercoat. This is way back in the day though, because of the emanating heat rising from the hibachi. In fact, I have a hibachi over there. This came from an auction house, and that hibachi over there came from exactly the same auction house. So probably were together, possibly. So it might be Meiji period, 1868 to 1912, something like that, because that's what that seems to be. It's a beautiful piece. Look at the way it's awesomely carved out there. So I think that would complement that piece that's over there very well, and in likelihood it did. There you are, beautiful piece. And condition-wise, it's really good. And if one was to consider its age, you can. There's a bit of extra length in the rope here, so you can adjust that to suit for your own setup. There you are. That's really rad. Yes, I plan on sea freighting that. In fact, I plan on sea freighting all these thingies. It takes a long time, 6 weeks, 3 months, that sort of thing. But they will eventually get there, and that's just the cheapest way to do things when you're down here in the boondocks. There's Farmer Joe over there. Let's go check this out. He's in his. He walked out. I saw him earlier. He walked out of that. Walked out of that place just there, and now he's going to grab some food. It's 4:45 in the afternoon, and therefore he's probably going to start cooking at 6. That ain't bad. Just walk out there, grab some food, straight on the pan. Yep. There you go. That's how it goes. Now that's fresh. Yes. Right then, let's have a look. Oh, got to say hello to the shishis. The shishi-san right here. Hello. Alright, he's happy. Alright, and here's the other shishi over here. Isn't he cool? Hello. I like your ball there, mate. Rolling around. God damn, he can be aggressive sometimes. Oh, hey, look at that over there. Right then. Maturity. Right, you know what? I'm going to have to go and get some of my, what do you call it? Notes. What do you call it? Notes. I don't know, man. It's a Sunday, eh? It's supposed to be my day off. Well, I'm not exactly busting my ass right now, am I? This is awesome. My, Japan. As I say, bucket list. It's just a bucket list. On the morrow, I'm going to one of my favourite auctions. In fact, yesterday I was at one of my favourite auctions. Right, hang on, we'll just grab this out of the rig. Right then. Now, I'll see if I can decipher some of my hieroglyphics. We have, let's see, Fukurokujo. No, got it wrong. Fukurokuju. There you go, Fukurokuju. Try and say that real quick. Fukurokuju. Now, Fukurokuju is one of the 7 gods. One of the 7 lucky gods. One of the 7 Japanese lucky gods. Now, this particular guy, he actually is one of the gods. This is a bronze, real deal bronze piece. And he's just rad. This particular guy, and in fact you'll find in one of my listings that's going on, a 7-day listing right now, I have Hote, which is also one of the 7 lucky gods. Now this guy, Fukurokuju, the god of wealth, happiness, and longevity. And this god is the only god that possesses the power to revive the dead. That's what his that's what's attributed to this chap. Now, let's see. He comes from the traditional Chinese Taoist Buddhism. China's Taoist Buddhist traditions. That's where his history lay. It becomes apparent. Let's see now. Yeah, he's just awesome. I mean, awesome. Let's see. You can see all the bronze patina. Could have gotten the brush and cleaned him up a bit better, but hey, you can clean him up a lot more if you like. He's got a tiny little nick in here, as you can see the bronzing. In fact, if we give him a bit of a tilt, oh shit! I mean. Oh, shoopy doopy. That's what I said. Right then, you can see, look at all the patina going on there. Just beautiful. It is signed, the artist, whomever that is. Send along me a picture of this someday, and I'll get a mate to, actually someone out there, one of my Tomodachi's is probably going to see this anyways, and tell me who the maker, who the artist was that created this piece of awesome. Yeah, it's quite heavy, so we'll be sea freighting him, and he's just rad. He's just rad. So that in whom is out there that's looking at my Hote. Yeah, I think it might be a good idea if you actually go for this guy too. I'll let you in on a thing. There's a few people that are on the watch list watching the Hote guy, so you might want to know that. And I reckon it's similar size. I haven't actually measured this guy, but just from memory. From memories. So this is Fukurokuju. Fukurokuju-san, and isn't he rad? He must have quite a bit of age in him due to the patina. Yes. Okay, moving on. Let's have a look. Now, I was mentioning that Jizai Kagi over there. I often mix up the words Kakejiku and Jizai Kagi. Kakejiku is the scrolls, the hanging scrolls. Right, Jizai Kagi, which is the hanging fish dude over there. Now, he would be set up because of the hook, and he'd have a pot. I'm trying to think of other Japanese words. I know tetsubin. A tetsubin is like a pot or a teapot type of thing. Now, this here, we believe this to be around Meiji period. Right, that's supposed to be like that. You plonk them in like that, so that you can actually take the copper piece out. and that's would have had it did have. I emptied that. It did have smoke. They used this stuff called smokeless charcoal, sumi, and you can use this as a hibachi for warming, like a heater, or for cooking, or for heating your tea, keeping your tea heated up with a little tripod, metal tripod type of thing. Iron tripod is often the case that they use. Let me find my tissue. Oh, it's cooling down. Oh, I don't do cold. Nah, don't do cold. Someone's been here with some sake. Now, this is a family crest. We believe this is around Meiji period, which is 1868 to 1912. You'll find in here, which is very rad, that's silver. You see there? There's like a bird in there and some bamboo-y things. And on this side also, silver piece, silver inlay. Look at that. And a few little scratches here. Look at that. But essentially, this is a really nice piece. So what I'll do is I'll put it up on a 7-day listing, as with all of these. So people can fight for that. In this situation, they can fight for that and fight for the whole day at roughly the same time. For this, they can fight for this and fight for the kakejiku. Jizokaki. I did it again, didn't I? Told ya. I always get those words mixed up. Jizokaki. Yes. Don't know why I reverted to that voice. Why did I revert to that voice? You dummy. Right, then I'll poke you in the eye. Yeah. Okay, now, so that's that, which is a really just rad. That's just rad. And that's urushi lacquer. Beautiful. In fact, there's a piece in here, because I could hear something moving around in there. And it turns out as I took this out, there's a cross-section type of wood piece that this platform sits upon. Well, I think that's the original idea of the design. Anyways, that's that. Right, now let's move on to the Shime Daiko, which is also very rad indeed. Haven't measured it, but I do presume it's well, generally the sizing would be in shaku. Like, say for instance, shakuhachi means 1.8. It's a flute sort of thing. The old school sizes were done in shaku. See, I'm moving my hand in a gesticulation because I'm goddamn cold. It's getting cold. I'm going to move on and get this done. Right. So, this standard size is generally 30 and 35. I think this is a 35 senchi, and I say a 6. Let's say 150 or 15 senchi and 35 senchis, which probably works out to be about, what, 12 shaku or something like that in diameter? Don't know. Anyways, this piece here is rad. Come with these sticks. I think that these sticks weren't originally it would have been 2 of these, and someone's chucked one of those in or something, but it's all banged up and it was a bit splintery, so I just got a file out, and then I spending so much time, I got out the sander and because it was splintery. So I'll chuck these in. You can probably just go and turn them into a moelu mono, something to burn, or you can use them, I guess. Awesome sound. This here, you can tighten and loosen it in order to get whatever pitch you're looking for. Skins are great. Now someone's put some kind of taping stuff on it. That's electrical tape actually. To, I don't know, maybe back in the day, I would say for sure, that would have had wooden hook type things for this, and whatever happened to them, so they've decided to put some iron hooks on here. And naturally I have to keep this camera mic away because it just goes not too good. I was about to throw out something. So anyway, up. Awesome. Now you'll find that means it's 5 o'clock. Let's do the 5 o'clock dance. Isn't that cool? Yeah, magnifico. Right, this video's telling me I've got 1 minute and 26 seconds to go. I was hoping to get it all done in the one vid. Right, man up, get it done. Get it done. I'm that comedian who'd say, get it done. Alright, let's have a look here. Oh, this box. Anything that's good, I presume that this would have been in concerts or something like that, because it's got its own box. You see? How's that? There you are. So I'm going to sea freight this. It's going to be a bit heavy due to the box being wood and all, but they must have been a very expensive item back in the day due to that. Now this here, turn it over. Plonk it on that, oh, just nice and carefully. This here, oh, spider, yeah. Alright, you can go over there. Okay, now, this here would have been a protective bit of leather, so it's perfect. Yeah, if I could turn it that way. So the skins are perfect. 20 seconds ago. Perfect. Now, this old school, someone's put a screw in there, old school piece here, and you put these little thingies on here, and there's your hooks, and there's one there, you put that there, and that goes like that, and that removes like that. That all folds away, and 2 seconds to go.